Guys, in this episode of Bleeding Edge TV, we're going to give you a look at the Motorola Droid Bionic smartphone. The Bionic is what we believe to be the best Android smartphone out there right now that you actually walk into a store and purchase today. It's available on the Verizon Wireless Network. Despite there being some recent announcements of some newer phones on Android, they're not out yet. So you can't pick up the Droid Nexus, for example, which will be the first phone shipping with Android 4.0, also known as Ice Cream Sandwich. You can't pick up the Motorola Droid Razr yet because it's not available either. And so if you were to walk into a store today, especially a Verizon store, we'd recommend if you wanted an Android device that you go with the Droid Bionic. It's a dual-core processor, it records in 1080p, it shoots in 8-megapixel images, and it runs on Verizon's 4G LTE network, which is super fast if you're living in one of those territories, and they're expanding that more and more every month, it seems. Before we get into it, we just want to thank our sponsor, GoToMeeting. We appreciate the sponsorship very much. It allows us to bring you these videos and reviews and the things that we do here on Bleeding Edge TV. Go ahead and go to GoToMeeting.com, use promo code podcast for a free 30-day trial. They've got a new feature called HD Faces in their software that allows you to webcam with up to 6 other people. So you can see all 6 webcam feeds in high definition, and you can do document sharing, desktop sharing, a lot of collaborations built in. Again, GoToMeeting.com, use the promo code podcast to get yourself a 30-day free trial. We're going to jump in now, give you a look at the Droid Bionic. Stay tuned. Alright guys, today we just wanted to give you a quick look at the Droid Bionic. It's actually one of the best Android phones out there. It's available on Verizon. It's a Motorola phone. We're just going to open it up quickly and just give you a look at it. Pretty big. Take a look at that. Very large display. If I pull it out of there, you can see it in my hand. You can see there it's a pretty substantial device. In the back there, you've got a 1080p camera. You've got it's an 8-megapixel camera that, like I said, records in 1080p video. It's also a 4G device, so it operates on Verizon's 4G network. The phone doesn't come with much. You've got a mini USB cable in there, as well as an AC adapter that you can plug the USB cable into to get power from a wall if you don't have a computer nearby, or a USB port. Then you've just got a couple of manuals, a getting started guide, consumer information, and things like that. Nothing else in there, though. For the device itself, you've got a really nice 4.3-inch display. It's really good. This is a dual-core phone, so it's fast, and again, it operates on the 4G network. If we open it up, you'll see that this thing on the inside, it's mostly battery. So you get good battery life with it because the battery is just so big. And since the display is so big, that gave them more room inside to make a wider battery. And you look at that, it's pretty substantial. So again, it's dual core, it's 4G. You've got 1080p video recording. You've got an 8-megapixel still images on there. And you've even got an HDMI out on the phone, so you can use it to, just connect right to your television and play content right from here, streaming it over 4G, which is super fast as if you were in a Verizon 4G network area. That's pretty much it. Again, you can get that on Verizon now. $249 to get the to pick up the Bionic. And that is pretty much it. That's just your first look at the Bionic. We're actually going to be digging deeper into this phone in a future video, so be sure to take a look if you want a full review. But for now, that was your first look at the Motorola Droid Bionic. Tune in next time for more tech news through the AsAGearLife.com. I'm Andrew Edwards.